Hi, my name is James Clark, and I'm the broker owner of Century 21 Alton Clark. I'm here today just to give you a quick rundown of the real estate market report for the estates at Wekiva Park. And what I'm going to do very briefly for you is just compare and contrast where we are in 2026 to where we are last year. All right, join me on my computer screen here real quick. All right, so what you can see here now is the MLS. This is all active pending and sold properties over the last 2 years. So really quickly, what I'm going to do is I'm going to sort here by the close date, and I'm going to highlight the top 10 because the top 10 were 2025, okay? And I'm just going to show you some very quick numbers here just so you get a quick understanding. So of these 10, the average price per square foot in 2025 was we'll call it 260,000. It took a little over 2 months to sell a home, and the average price was a little over 1.1. Now, let's go back in here and see, has it shifted at all in 2026? So only 3 sales so far, but you will see the average days to contract of these properties was 275, and the average sales price was 286. Here's what I can tell you. The average days to contract wasn't necessarily 275. There was only 3 sales. That skews things, and there were some deals in there that failed to sell at the back in the neighborhood for a very long time. So here's where things largely sit. Time on market in the neighborhood's under 60 days, and the price per square foot right now in 2026 is a little bit closer to the low 290s a square foot. So you obviously reverse engineer that against your square footage. There's a lot of disparity in Wekiva Park with regards to sizes. If you're curious about your home's value, let me know. I wanted to point out a couple of the top sales in the community. Here's one of them right here. This actually happened to be one of our sales. This was 124 Osprey Hammock. This was at the front of the neighborhood. Gorgeous home, sold in a little over 2 months' time. We actually had a scenario where we actually had multiple offers on this property, which was pretty unique. And one of the more recent sales in the neighborhood was this one here towards the back of the neighborhood. This is the one that unfortunately skewed the data. This one was on the market for an extremely long time, 660 days. So that was unfortunate. And then here's one more. This one was on 42 days. This was a solid sale. It was weird. It was on the market for a very long time under contract, like for months and months and months on end. So this one wound up closing at $313 a square foot. So I hope you found that useful. It was a lot of information I threw at you. But listen, the good news here is that Wekiva Park is alive and well and doing great. If you have any questions about your home's value, or if there's anything you'd like to discuss about today's market, don't hesitate to reach out. Thanks so much for watching.